Hey team, so I just got out of the shower, excuse the no makeup, but I was just getting ready to plug in a national wake up call and put on my headphones and start um, folding laundry. And I just had a thought. I wanted to just make a quick video and give you an idea of my personal favorite ways to get in my personal development every day. And of course, I'm going to also give you some recommendations of, I think, the top 10 books that you need to be reading um, in your first year or first couple of months as a coach. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to try to make this really quick. The first book that I ever really read as a coach is Chalene Johnson's Push. Highly recommend this. You've probably seen me talk about this. I was doing the 30-day push that you can actually do for free. You don't have to purchase the book. I like the book because I like to just touch things and flip through the pages. So I'm really not like I don't like Kindles. I don't like to do audiobooks. I like to feel and touch the pages. I'm weird. I've tried those other things and they just don't work for me. So you can do this program online. It's 30daypush.com. But this was the first book that I ever read as a coach. Basically, it's going to teach you how to create a daily to-do list in a way that is going to help you reach your goals. So if you have a goal to make $1 million in a year, it's going to help you break down that goal, make daily to-do lists that are going to be geared toward that goal. And it goes into so much more detail. It's much more in depth than that. It's not that simple, but this book is awesome book. So that was the first book I ever read as a coach. The second book that I read, and I highly recommend this one as well. Of course, all these I'm going to highly recommend. That's kind of why I picked them. Go Pro by Worre. It's 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. I have like a ton of little, I don't know if you can see them, like bookmarks, because I used to carry, and I've highlighted and penciled like all over the place. I literally used to carry this book with me in my purse. Not necessarily, just because like if I had a few minutes at the doctor's or getting my oil changed or something like that, I would just want to read this book because I literally could not put it down. I loved it. It has like scripts in it of what you should be saying to people, and it literally tells you exactly what you need to do to build your business. Like I said, from scripts to, it's 7 steps. It's amazing. It's awesome. So GoPro, awesome book. Another one, oh wait, I'm missing a book. I know where it's at. It's in my laundry room. It's The Slight Edge or The Compound Effect. I have both. I just recently purchased The Slight Edge because the Compound Effect and The Slight Edge are very similar. I just wanted both, and I kind of like The Slight Edge better. It's the same concept. I just like the way it's written out better in The Slight Edge. It just kind of clicked for me, and I think that's why I purchased it, was because I understood the compound effect, and I don't know. I just thought maybe The Slight Edge would help it click a little bit more, and it really did. I enjoy that one a little bit better, but both of them are the same concept behind them. So this is probably the number one, Compound Effect or The Slight Edge. Whichever one you can get your hands on, I recommend that one to be the first book that you ever read as a coach. Hands down, number one. I wish I had read it sooner. And now I'm 2.5 years in the business, and I just recently, not just recently, maybe about 6 months, 4 or 5, 6, I don't know, a couple months ago, I bought The Slight Edge. I'm sorry, I'm very tired right now. But I wish I had bought it sooner. It's just such a great concept, not just for business, but for any aspect of your life. It's amazing. So read that one right now. Another one is called Go for No. This literally took me 30 minutes to read it. I don't know, maybe an hour. It's such a short read, but it's a really great concept. You've heard me talk about this before probably, but it just goes into depth how you should look at your business, and go try to get the answer of no from people. And not that you want them to say no, you ideally want them to say yes, but you're going to get more no's. So you're going to get more no's in the beginning and for a while until they are ready to say yes. So the idea is to go for the no. That means you're asking them, and then eventually it will turn into yes. But the more no's you get, the more yeses you will in turn receive. I'm probably explaining this wrong because it's a little hard for me to explain it. I understand it, but it's hard for me to explain it. But this is a great book. Very quick read. I don't even know. This was probably $10 or something. But it's good. All right, my favorite. John Maxwell. Love this guy. He is probably my favorite. I can't believe I don't have more of his books. I felt like I did. But this one I won through Beachbody for a Success Club prize, and I can't explain how much I love this book. The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, and then I have Leadership 101. I have lots of these little bookmark things. John Maxwell is awesome. He has a ton of books. It's hard for me. I go to the bookstore and I always look for his books, and it's always hard for me to pick one. But he's awesome. And this book, I actually have a bookmarked because sometimes I'll just literally, it's the type of book that it's the type of book that you can just flip open to a chapter, read a couple pages, and feel inspired. It's not something that you have to, it's not like a story where if you just read a page, you'll be lost. It's like, I could literally just read this page right here with like these little bullets and feel inspired for the day. Like, it's an awesome book. Every single page has a wealth of knowledge and just, it's awesome. So if I am ever feeling like I need a little boost, I'll literally just read like 5 pages. So this is a great book to have on hand. 15 Invaluable Laws for, I don't know how much this one is. Yeah. Again, it was a gift. I have no idea. Oh, it says $25.99. Wow. It's kind of expensive. You could probably get it on Amazon. Leadership 101. This is just one of his pocket. He has lots of these little pocket books. He also has a big version of this. This is just like the condensed version, which I think is pretty cool. Leadership 101. Another recommendation. Highly recommend. So those are the only books that I have right now. But what I've been doing lately, so I'm just going to explain to you what I've been doing lately, what you can do. I just purchased another recommendation, and I recommend this because I understand the concept behind it. The book is called Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vaynerchuck. I understand the concept behind it. I did some research. I've YouTubed it and tried to get the idea of what this book was about before I bought it. I've seen tons of coaches talking about it, and I just decided to get it this week. So that is on its way here. It's all about social media. Look into it. Very good book if you're just need some ideas for posting. It basically gives you a different way to look at your social media posts. So I'm really excited to get that one. So I will be reading that one this month. And then I also purchased The Miracle Morning for network marketers. So, and I've looked into this one. I've seen other people posting about it. I've researched it before I purchased it just to kind of get an idea, because I wanted to get 2 books this week and I couldn't pick 2. There's so many that I want. So I wanted to kind of get an idea of what do I want to accomplish over the next month. And I really want to step up my game with social media, and I really need to change my day and how I run my day. So The Miracle Morning gives you, I've never read the one for network marketing, so I'm curious to see how that one is a little bit different, but I know the concept behind the regular Miracle Morning. There's a couple different ones, but the one for network marketers I think should be interesting. So I recommend that one if you feel like you don't have enough time in your day, or you need to find more time, or need a different routine for yourself. This one focuses on starting your morning, and it gives you an idea of how to start your morning in a different way to make you more productive throughout the day. Another one that I started reading, and I recommend that you do this, is go to your public library and get a library card. It's free. It's costs you nothing to take out books, and I took one out recently for like 2 months. It was EntreLeadership by Dave Ramsey. I didn't get a chance to finish it. I did take it back because I wanted to get a different book, and I didn't think I needed that one right now, so I am going to go back and get it in a couple weeks. But the other one that I just recently got instead of that one is Think and Grow Rich. This one is like an amazing book. I've seen so many coaches posting about it, so I definitely recommend that book. So I'm going to pick that up at the library tomorrow. I had to have it put on hold and brought in from another library. So I'm going to pick that one up. So I think that's 10. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have The Slight Edge. I have Think and Grow Rich, Jab, 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 Right Hook, and The Miracle Morning for Network Marketers. So those are my 10. That was 10, right? And then there was one more that I mentioned. Oh, the EntreLeadership one. I think that one is a little bit more advanced because it talks a lot about leading a team. Not that you don't want to know those things, but for me right now, obviously I am leading a team, but I just wanted to change my focus and put it more on a different side of my business. But I do recommend it. I read about half of it, so that was a really good one. But other ways that I get my personal development in is, like I said, I'm getting ready to plug in my headphones and listen to podcasts on my phone. I was looking for my phone. Listen to podcasts on my phone while I fold laundry. I like to do that when I'm doing things that I would normally watch TV and fold laundry, but I'm going to try to listen to a national wake-up call to get in some personal development. So I recommend that you do that. Also, when I'm driving to work, I always listen to a podcast. I cannot tell you the last time I had the radio on in my car. I just turn on a podcast on my phone, turn the volume up, and listen to it on my way to work. And then when I get to work, I pause it. And on my way home, I'll finish it up. I do that all the time, every single day. I did it on my way home tonight. So I recommend that you do that. If you don't want to sit down and read books, do that. Listen to podcasts. You can even go to YouTube and play YouTube on your phone. I do that too on my way to work, and I'll watch a movie, not while I'm driving, but I'll just keep it in my lap, because sometimes you don't need to see what the people are saying or what they're doing on the screen. You can just listen and take in what they're saying. And so I'll do that a lot too. I'll put on a video, if it's another coach doing some kind of training or something like that. I'll just listen. I don't need to see specifically what they're talking about. So I'll do that a lot as well. So those are probably the 3 biggest ways that I get my personal development. Podcasts on my way to work, listening to podcasts while I'm doing things around the house that I don't need to be thinking about them, dishes, laundry, making the bed. Like, I'll just have it tucked into my sweatshirt and my headphones on. And then the other way is reading books. So I hope this helped. I will leave a list in the bottom of this video of the books and the authors so that if you want to purchase one, you can. But I would recommend that you read these books, maybe one book a month or however you want to space it out. But all of them are very great books to get you started right in your first couple of months to a year as a coach. So have a good night, okay?